Hey everybody, this is Russ from Family Tree Nuts and
Family Tree who?
Family Tree Nuts. That's us, sir. Yes, sir. And we are in Ashville, Ohio. We're at the Ashville Museum, and I'm with a special guest here that was the founder and the creator of the Ashville Museum, Mr. Charlie Morrison, right, sir?
Leopold Malchi Moseline.
Can you say that one more time, sir?
Leopold Malchi Moseline.
Okay, sir. We're going to get that with the subtitles. Leopold Malchi Moseline. Okay, so, but when did you start the museum, sir?
Oh, it's been a long time ago. What year was it, Bob?
I don't know when you started it.
Oh, I started it. Oh,
In your grocery store.
that must have been back in the 40s.
The 1940s?
Yeah.
And you started in your grocery store?
Oh, yeah.
Where was your grocery store at, sir?
On the west side of town.
Okay.
Yeah, 150.
150
West Main.
West Main in Asheville. You started in the 40s. I think you said you started the museum, was it in the front, it was a front display case?
Front display case?
Yes, sir. In front of the store?
Oh, no. No display case.
Okay.
It had all of the walls with the shelves and everything, pictures of graduating classes, things like that.
Really neat.
Oh, neat. Yeah.
What provoked you to do that?
Bob Hines, he lived down the street from me here, and we had little meetings every night in there, talking about someday we're going to build a big museum. This is it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you built that, and I think you built this museum, I think, in what, 1975?
Pretty close.
1980.
1980s? Okay.
I like 75.
Yeah, the sign outside says established 1975, but I was established in 1976. But the museum's older than me, so.
Oh, yeah. Been around. Okay, what else? You ready to go?
Did it start here or did it start someplace else? I mean, was this the first museum or where did you?
So you had the museum there in your grocery store there.
Well, a little bit of things.
Little bit of
That
things.
kind of started it.
And then you moved to another location?
Right here.
Railroad station.
Well, we was in the railroad. We had it at the same time. They bought the railroad station, or they gave it to us, and we had it moved down to where it's located now. But we had two things going at the same time. Poor old Bob here, he worked hard.
Bob Hines and
Bob Hines, yeah.
worked hard at
He was at Ohio State University back then.
Okay.
Yeah, what
Just a college student at the time?
Oh, he was, yes.
Yes, sir. And then he's the gentleman that wrote the book.
He wrote the book.
Yes, sir. Wrote
Yes,
the book on it, Amazing Asheville, and has documented the things that are in this museum and various other things around the community. I guess it's a top seller right now.
Oh, it's a top seller.
Yes, sir.
So,
Getting lots of press and newspapers and other things too. So I think it's a great thing. I think that book will probably be in schools, elementary schools,
I can imagine that.
forever.
Forever.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, right.
So tell us about yourself, sir. You grew up here in Asheville?
Oh, yes. Only 89 years ago.
89 years ago.
And I've never moved.
Never moved?
Nope.
Did you graduate from Asheville High School?
I did.
Okay. What year was that?
Oh, boy, 1950.
Okay.
Yeah.
1950.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting time.
It was an interesting time. You tell me.
Yes, sir. You're a little bit too young for the World War II, but you remember World War II.
I remember one day I went out and bought a new automobile, 1950 Plymouth.
Wow.
Joe Motes.
1950 Plymouth. What did that car cost?
$600.
$600. That's amazing. That's amazing.
That was the car that over in Indianapolis. And I was in a race over there at Indianapolis, and that was the place car.
Wow.
I said, I want one of them. It was a Delray Club Coupe. I do remember that. 1950.
Did your parents and grandparents live in the Asheville area also?
Oh, right next door. They're the one who had the grocery store.
Okay, so your father had the grocery store.
Father had the grocery store. I worked for B.F. Goodrich in Stickleville at that time. So one day he said, Mom and I want to take off. The store is yours. I don't know if I can handle this or not. Oh, you got it made. He had the charge pad for the people who come in and said, we'll pay you Friday. the Friday never come, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
A big box of.
Big boxes of them.
Big boxes of what?
Charge card, charge.
The people didn't pay.
Had your little
Oh,
name
wow.
on there, you know, like Bob Hines on there.
Yeah.
He come and say, I'll pay you Friday. I write it down on there. But he come back and paid.
He paid. He always
He
paid.
decent.
That's he caught back up. That's great. That's great. So when did your father start the grocery store?
Oh,
or did
dear.
or did someone else do it?
The guy that owned that was named Al Baker, grocery store, Al Baker. So Dad run the filling station there, so high, next to the canning factory, International. So anyway, yeah, that's how it all happened. So we remodeled the old store, put in a meat case, and done a lot of work. I can remember, I wasn't very big at that time. So he and Mom took off, and I went in there and quit Goodrich, went in there and started. Boy, people lined up wanting credit.
Right.
Just write her down, Charlie. We'll pay you Friday.
Pay you Friday.
I still got some of those too.
You better cash in on it.
Too late, they're gone.
Did your grandparents and great grandparents, were they from the Asheville area also, or
Walnut Township.
Walnut Township?
Yeah.
Do you know when they originally came? Like your ancestors came to the area?
We've got it down here somewhere.
Okay.
It's in our records here.
Yes, sir. Sure. So your family's been in Pickaway County here a couple hundred years.
Oh,
probably,
anyway,
so.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Interesting stuff. Yeah, absolutely. What did you guys used to do for fun there in the when you was a boy? Like when you was in high school and things in Asheville? I mean,
What did we do? It's for fun.
Yeah.
Rode our bicycles.
okay.
We did. Everybody had a bicycle.
What was the town of Asheville about the same size
It seemed that way.
back then? So it's one of the communities that population's kind of stayed the same over the years.
It's grown in the last 10 years. After the war, things changed. Started to grow.
What's your most favorite memory as a boy growing up here in Asheville?
I worked at the canning factory.
Okay,
Yeah, that was my first job.
that's your favorite memory. Working
Yeah, that was good, man.
Working
You know,
hard.
I made $0.25 an hour.
a quarter an hour.
Yeah, that
Wow.
wasn't bad. But everything's so much cheaper then.
Sure.
I went to the grocery store the other day with my wife. I go on the back. Made me cry. Picked up a can of soup. Campbell's soup, it used to be a quarter.
Yes.
Now it's over about $2 probably now. I don't buy any of that soup.
Right.
But meat, isn't it cheap right now?
That's what they say.
You bought a hamburger
No,
lately?
no, I heard it sets up there pretty high right now. We're at the very end of this COVID-19 virus when we're filming this. It's actually Memorial Day on 2020 that we're doing this video here. So.
Yeah, right.
But what here at the museum, you know, I guess you created it, you started it, be the father of the museum and such. What's your favorite exhibit here at the museum? The light.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Teddy Moore.
Sure. Do you remember the light
I remember
operation?
Teddy. I remember Teddy.
The fellow that
And I
invented it.
stood outside and watched you make that traffic light.
Wow.
Yeah. There's another one here, not in Ohio. One guy called me up one night. He was in Cincinnati at an auction and bought one of these lights. So he called me, and I came over here, and sure enough, I mean, nobody could duplicate that.
Yeah.
Old Teddy had it. So there's two of them, one in Tennessee and one here.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any others or not.
It's kind of became the symbol of Asheville,
Oh yeah,
or
it sure
it has been for as long as I can remember,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But what it's known for, I guess. And is there anything that you've really, really wanted to get into the museum that you haven't been able to yet?
Yeah, that would be nice if we could get a hold of that automobile that Earl Boyer had. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it now?
You don't know.
Okay.
But I know where there is a 32 Model B Ford.
Okay.
Ever see one?
No, sir.
I think there's one of brewing someplace.
Okay.
I kind of dream this kind of stuff. Now, my son wouldn't tell me. He wouldn't tell me. But I think he's having it done.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be really
Yeah,
cool.
any of these guys are laughing, right? Yeah, it's been done. See, I can tell the look of them. They got that smile on their face.
Sure.
It's going to be a surprise.
That sounds pretty
I
cool.
can't stand surprises, so
Yeah, I understand that.
I
So,
understand that.
Sure. So, Mr. Morrison, I know at one time you were trying to get some grants, for the museum and things like that. You went with Mr. Bob Hines and such. What happened?
Nothing. We never got a dime, did we?
No. Why is that?
We don't know. They wouldn't let us talk. That was the thing, and I come home. I thought that was terrible.
Sure.
We went and sat there, and all the big cities got everything. We're a little town of Ashville. We never got a dime.
Wow.
I don't know how many places we went, several. So we went to several different places.
So how do you fund the museum? How is it funded?
Village.
Okay.
Village. They do. They sure have helped us. And we got membership.
So is there any federal or state or money that's involved in the museum at all?
I don't know where.
No, not at all?
Not at all.
It's just all locally funded.
Right.
And what does your sign say outside?
The only thing the government gave us was a hassle.
The only thing the government gave us was a hassle.
Yeah,
So that's
right.
pretty neat. So.
Yeah. That's right.
We're probably better off for it.
Probably better off for it, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Because this way you don't have them interfering
Oh,
with
I think through the years we've had a lot of fun.
Sure.
We've seen things that we didn't know we were going to see. We hear things we don't know we want to hear.
Sure.
But just last night, Charlie was going through on his computer there or something. And he said some lady wrote that her father had the first grocery store in Ashville. And I don't know her name. I don't know what his name was, but I'm going to find out. The first grocery store. So I started going back through my memory bank.
Soper's.
Soper?
S-O-P-H-E-R had the first grocery store.
What was his name?
Ed Soper
Soper. You sure that
on
was
Main
Asheville?
Street. On Main Street.
Soper.
It's near where Doc Hostler's office is. That was the first grocery store. That's way before our time. That's back in
my gosh,
1850s.
I don't have Soper on her.
So I would doubt that her dad had the first grocery store, unless it was somebody from way back then.
But she sure wouldn't remember. But she's just a young girl. I've seen her picture on the internet.
Yeah, I think she's.
And you're known for some magic tricks, I guess, that you used to do in your
Well, I
grocery
used
store.
to be when I was younger.
So can you show us a couple of those magic tricks?
Yeah, you want to see a couple?
Yeah. We got one of those.
That's right. Well, I lost it in here.
What's in there?
Sputnik.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sputnik, the satellite.
I'll get him out. I'm going up in there. There he goes. Oh, I got him. Look, he's yellow, see?
Oh, yeah, I see him there. Yeah.
You can take that home with you.
Okay, yes, sir. I'll take it home.
And here's one here. Years ago, when I worked for B.F. Goodrich, years ago, I bought some of these. They dance around the colors, from one place to the other. So they got 3 red ones on that side, and how many on that side?
3.
3 on both sides. So you take that one off of your knee, and you put it on. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, there it is. Pick it up there. Now throw it up in the air, and there it goes right on there like that.
How about that?
Yeah. Well, it disappeared again, didn't it?
Yeah, it did,
Well,
didn't
get
it?
another. Now we got it on there.
Oh, there it is.
right
We got all 3 there. So that's pretty cool. Yes,
I used
sir.
to be, when the kids come to the store, I'd take and I'd show them my thumb trick, And I had to pull real hard and I'd pull it off.
Oh my gosh, you pulled it right off.
Yeah, put her back on.
You got your cane there too.
Oh, you like that one?
That's the magic cane.
Yeah, that's a magic cane. It's got to be red.
I don't know how you're doing it.
I don't either. But anyway, you take the thing like it. Am I on television? Here we go. Like
Can
that.
you raise it up a little bit?
Raise it up
See
a
the
little
camera
bit.
there?
All right. There. Hey, there it is. Floating
there.
around.
Oh my gosh.
Now blow on it there. Hey,
Look at that. He
good
dropped
job.
it down. How about that? That's great stuff.
That's great
That's
stuff.
great stuff.
All right, what else we need to know? That's me. See that dog?
Yeah.
That's not the same one I got though now. Harley. I got one called Harley. Short-legged dog. Gosh, yeah, my hair was black.
Yeah, I see.
Did
Yeah.
you see that?
Yeah.
You recording it now?
It's recording right now.
Oh my gosh.
We can edit that out if you like.
That's a setting on the steps. of the grocery store. I was sitting there yesterday. Everybody went by, and stopped on one of these. So I should get out there and sell them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Buck a piece.
Yeah.
That'd help us here.
You sure would, yeah, $1 a piece. Yeah.
$1 a piece.
Maybe put a CM on there.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
So Russ, one thing we did a few years ago, I made a bet with Charlie. I said I can sell anything, and I said I know I can make these rocks. So we took Sharpies and we painted rocks and we sold them, didn't we?
I'm still doing that.
You still put stickers
The
on.
best rocks you can get to do that on is in Tennessee. They all go down there and ride. And here I am picking up a rock. So I put them in a sack, like that sack we got. I had a whole big sack full of that. And it's going across that 4 lane on each side, 8 lane, and the daggone sack broke right in the middle. And people were blowing their horn, and I was out there waiting. But they're a special rock. Boy, they paint them and all.
You guys sell special rocks?
I give them away. Well, you need one of them too. Yeah, that's your take on it.
Yes, sir. So, sir, this is the book Amazing Ashville that you've got there in your hands.
Mr. Hines, he got a dedication.
Dedication? It's dedicated to who?
Dedication.
It's dedicated to you. And why is it dedicated to you, sir?
I must have been around here 89 years. I can tell you.
You are the Museum of
I
Asheville,
did.
right?
I did.
Yes, sir. It's kind of like when the captain leaves the ship, USS whatever arriving. Or departing.
I'm the founder and the core group. A goop. Yeah, there's a whole thing right there.
There's a photo of you that we'll put in there in the video there too.
Hey, that must have been Bob. I was young. Gee, look at that.
I was young too when I took that photograph. So.
You remember taking that photo?
I do.
And that was right on the steps of the store. I suppose the store was still open then.
It was still open.
When did you
It's
close
right-
your store?
Oh, golly. That I don't know. I don't remember.
Sure.
It actually was right before you got sick.
Yeah. I'm still sick.
I understand.
That's what Mommy says.
But Bob, he done a wonderful job.
Absolutely. So here we are with Mr. Charles Morrison, who actually started the Asheville Museum and the founder, created the idea, magician extraordinaire,
There you go.
and a local celebrity here in Asheville, Ohio. And thank you so much for spending your time with us and telling us about it.
Okay.
And make sure you go to the Asheville Museum's website. You can become a member. I think it's $25 for an individual, or no, $20 an individual, or $25 for a family. And seniors are half of that as well. So, but that's how you get your funding. No funding from the government agencies or anything like that. Just all locally funded here. So
We might one of these days,
might one of these days now,
I'll
right?
never
Yes.
remember it though.
I never remember. So thanks for joining us, Mr. Morrison.
All right, thank
and remember,
you.
family tree nuts. Let our nuts find the nuts in your family tree.